Hi guys, it's Bree from Breezy Special Ed, and today I wanted to tell you about how I helped my students learn to shop at our school store and actually spend the amount of money that they had instead of always going over their budget. It was an issue that we were always running into, right? They see things and they just wanted to grab it all, and then when they got to checkout, they did not have enough money. So I came up with a visual strategy that really helped them a lot, and I worked on putting it all together and explaining it so that you could use it with your students too. So all of that is available on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I wanted to show you what it looks like today. So first, we have this classroom poster. You can print it out like this, or you can print it out larger. And this is great to hang up in your classroom. Students can reference it, or you can even include it in like their math binders if you have one of those. So it explains that a budget is money that you have and can spend on an item. And then our visual parts are green or red based on if you have enough money or not. So let me kind of explain that before I go over here, because that will make more sense. Okay, so there's visuals like this with different number lines, 1 through 5, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and then 1 through 100 that goes by tens. Okay, so what I teach students to do is to circle their budget on the number line, and then all the numbers that are smaller than their budget, they color green, and green means go. Yes, you can buy it. You have enough money in your budget. And then all the numbers higher than their budget, they will color red, and red means you do not have enough money to buy that. So when, you can kind of see the different number lines here. So when students were getting ready to shop, they would take one of these and they would circle their budget and then color all of the numbers to the left green, all the numbers to the right red. And then as they were shopping around, they could look and find the price of an item and then look at it and see, do I have enough money? Is it green or is it red? And then that was a very helpful visual for them. Another option you have is to give your students one of these that are already done. So let's say they have $5. You could just cut off the top and the bottom so they just have this $5 strip. And then they can see, oh, I found something that's $4. Do I have enough money? And yes, because 4 is in the green, but if there's something that's 7, they do not have enough money to buy that. That's in the red. Okay, so that's kind of how that works. Now, in order to practice this, because when you're shopping is not the right time to practice this, I have some different worksheets. So, and these are leveled by different numbers. So your first worksheets are 1 through 5, and then you have 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and then 1 through 100. And I've also separated like the ones that are up to 100, ones by 10 that are on the number line, and numbers that are not on the number line. So when a student has this worksheet, they will circle and color there's always an example at the top to show them what to do. So then they'll look at their budgets down here and fill that out right there. Okay, so that was an example of up to $10. And this is one of the examples of up to 100. Again, there's always an example to remind them what they're doing, and then they will fill out the rest of the worksheet. And I've also included some blank ones. If you want to give students their budgets, they can use this as well. Okay, so then after they get this number line concept down and they understand that, then you can move on to the next type of worksheets. So the next ones is they will look at an item and its price, and then they will circle yes or no if that item is in their budget or not. So they might want to use one of these worksheets that are blank and color this in, or just kind of do it in their mind. They probably want to use this visual with it to help them answer the questions. Now for these worksheets, I have 3 different levels. There's a basic level, there's a regular level, which you want all your students to start on, and then there's an advanced level. So let me explain the regular level first. The regular level is you have a price that is less than your budget, okay, and a price that is higher than your budget. So obviously you want to pick the one that is lower than your budget, and that's like the basic level, or the regular level, sorry. So the basic level is the number is going to be exactly the same. So this is for students who really aren't quite getting the number line concept, but you still want them to practice this money concepts with the rest of their class. So they're just gonna match. Like, does it match? Yes. Okay, so they're more matching the budget. And that's only if the student's at that level. That's your basic level 1. You're going to want most students to start at your level 2. And it looks like I printed a lot of level 1s. I'm trying to show you guys a level 2 example. So here's a level 2 example. Okay, so your budget is $6, and here's an item that is 5. Okay, so then they would circle, yes, they have enough because 5 is less than 6. And then level 3 is very similar, except the prices have changed on them. Oh, sorry, that's the next one. But level 3, the prices have changed on them, which can confuse some students. That's why it's a level 3, more advanced level, okay? So that's your first kind of worksheet, the yes or no. And then you can see I kind of showed you already when I was showing you the level 3. Level 3, they're going to pick between 2 items, which one is in your budget. Again, they might want to use this blank number line worksheet to help them out. And again, it's separated in between prices that are 1 through 5, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and then 1 through 100. And then we're just going to go through. And again, there's those 3 levels. There's your basic, regular, and advanced. So this is a basic level, so they are going to find the number that matches. Your regular, for example, the pizza would be $1. So the pizza would be the one in their budget. And then your advanced level is just going to have some change here. Just makes it a little harder to read, but it's more lifelike. Obviously, you want all of your students to work towards that level 3. So I really hope this will help a lot of you in your classroom. It really helped my students a lot. And I hope it helps yours as well. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, or you can always email me at breezyspecialed@gmail.com. And I'm very active on social media as well, so connect with me on Facebook or Instagram. My handle for both of those is at breezyspecialed. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this helps your students learn to budget in your school store and in your community as well. Bye. Hopping back on real quick, I realized I didn't explain this column right here. So this is written as a bonus question right here. It says bonus. If no, say how much more you need. And I don't expect all students to do this question, especially your lower level students. It's more advanced. They'll probably need a calculator to do it. But especially for those students who finish everything super quick, need something else to do, this is perfect for them. So they can get out a calculator and then they can do the price minus their budget to figure out how much more they need. And this can just kind of keep your students occupied and learning while the rest of your students are still finishing their worksheet. So that's the bonus question.